Our journey continues aboard the Viking Sea, cruising in style to the picturesque town of Tromsø at the top of Norway. This town is 1,700 kilometres north of the capital, basically halfway between the North Pole and Norway's capital city. It's an included Viking shore excursion to explore the city, so let's check it out. When you arrive in Tromsø, you want to make sure you take the day excursion with Viking called Inspiring Adventurers and Stirring Vistas. Now, it's a 3.5-hour tour that gives you an amazing insight into what life is like in one of the world's most northern towns. The city of Tromsø really is beautiful. It's easy to see why it's Norway's third largest municipality, and the people of the town are famous for their active outdoor lifestyle, with so many activities undertaken, including dog sledding. My first stop this morning is to Villmark Centre, the wilderness centre, based just outside of Tromsø. In the winter, you can experience dog sled tours, and you can visit the Huskies here all year round. Look at these guys, they're so beautiful. The centre is home to 300 Alaskan Huskies and their puppies. In the dog yard, you can cuddle to your heart's content whilst you learn more about these dogs that love cooler climates. And a quick change of clothes and we're off for a walk. The Huskies here have competed in numerous races, notably the Iditarod in Alaska, the world's longest dog sled race, which is over 1,000 miles long, and the Finnmarksloppet, Europe's longest race, over 745 miles long. They're not just friendly dogs, but professional athletes that have been tested at the highest level. They actually love a run. They need it, so regular exercise, even during the off-season, is vitally important. You can also visit the puppies and give them some love. Look at them, they're so cute. There are over 300 Alaskan Huskies here, mums and pups and dads, and they are so cute. The great thing about it is you get to interact with them. You can give the pups a cuddle, pat the dogs, they're super friendly, and most importantly, you get to learn about these dogs and why they're so important to the North. What's going on? What's going on? After lots of cuddling, we're off to get a better view over the city with a cable car which runs up the mountain, which is 421 metres high, and reaches the top in just 4 minutes. And once you reach the top, you get the most amazing views from the viewing platform. From up here, you get a real perspective on the landscape, the enormity of it, the ruggedness, those beautiful mountains, the fjords, and the waterways below, and of course, that stunning city of Tromsø sitting below us. This really is a very special experience. And it's not just the scenery that's beautiful here. The locals are pretty friendly too. It's a normal part of life being caught up in a reindeer traffic jam here. This tour takes you past many of the town's major attractions, such as the Artic Cathedral, the city centre and wharf, but one stop I'm fascinated to visit is the Polar Museum to discover the story of the area. Tromsø was the base for many courageous polar expeditions, and the stories are told here of how they left for their expeditions and what they learnt. That was fascinating, and what an interesting town. And I suppose this is the great thing about travelling with Viking. You see, you either learn enough on the stops as you're travelling along to quench the thirst for knowledge about the places you're visiting, or it plants the seed so you come back and return. And that's what's going to happen here. I'm coming back to this beautiful town in winter to experience the Northern Lights.